Hi, and welcome to Meet the Candidates 2018, a voter education program sponsored by the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. My name is Angie Whitcomb, and I'm joined today by mayoral candidate Jeff Thom. Jeff, thanks for being here with us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Why don't you start by telling the viewers at home a little bit about your background and why you're running for mayor?
Sure. First off, thank you to the Chamber for allowing all the candidates to come in, give their viewpoints, and answer some questions so the voters at home can make decisions on who they think is the best candidate for this town. Like she said, my name is Jeff Thom. I've lived in Shakopee for 10 years now. I live here with my wife, two stepdaughters, and our two dogs. I've never held political office before, but my goal, if I get elected for the next 4 years, is to make Shakopee better in every way possible, including business, infrastructure, and making great communities for everyone to live in.
Great. Well, on that note, Jeff, perception or reality,
right,
you choose, investors seem to be pulling out of projects in our community, citing an instability and an unpredictability amongst city politics. How do we restore predictability and stability so that investors feel confident putting their money in and coming to our town?
Right. I'm not familiar with who's not coming to this town because of the instability, but I will give you my input on our leadership in the city right now.
Great.
I feel that as a city council, mayor, everyone needs to work together to have transparency between who's in charge and the citizens, and especially investors and companies that want to come here. If we're giving special amenities to certain companies to come here, and we're not giving them to everyone else, something's not right there. So we need to be fair and treat everyone the same and make sure that their plan when they come here, it helps Shakopee grow economically, and we can have a better community.
Great. So, hot buds word on the street is TIF.
All right.
Everyone's heard of it. Not everybody knows what it is. Can you
Right.
explain to the viewers what tax increment financing is?
Sure. Tax increment financing is a great tool to use if used correctly. Try to put this in simple terms and explain it to everyone. Basically, if you have a piece of land that is taxed at $100, that's the revenue coming in for it. And a developer comes in, and we give them a TIF to help them with their project, with infrastructure, their building, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the tax rate goes up to $200. The city still gets that $100. The extra $100 goes to pay back that loan that was taken out by the developer. So hopefully, if everything goes right, that project will keep increasing in value, and that TIF will be paid off sooner.
Great. When does, and you've kind of touched on this, but highlight it for the viewers, when does TIF work best?
TIF works best for areas in the town that need to be redeveloped. Either they're run down, they're not a popular place, something that the city can make more revenue off of in the long run. If it's a rundown building, like I said, just a bad part of the area that we want to redevelop, TIFs are a great opportunity, great thing to use for those areas.
Okay, great, thank you. So as a Chamber of Commerce, the Shakopee Chamber of Commerce, we are unapologetically pro-business and pro-Shakopee. How is your agenda pro-business, and how might that differ from others running for this same seat?
Right. I'm not sure what the other candidates or viewpoints on small business are. I'm a big advocate of small business. I love what they bring to the town. I would like to have everyone that lives in this town be able to come to a business that's here and stay in this town and spend what they make and spend it in this town. Small businesses are great in every aspect they bring. It's been shown that lower crime rates happen if you have small businesses. People are connected to the community, and it raises property value.
Great. All right, thank you. So if you tune into city council meetings, as I do regularly, I'm sure you're watching every one.
Try to.
Yes, it's good. So we often hear comparisons to other cities.
Yes.
What cities do you think are doing well, and what lessons can we learn from them?
Yep. It's hard to say that two cities are exactly the same because everything's way different, but one city that I tend to look at quite a bit is Edina.
Okay.
Ever since I've known, that's been the place to be. It's the rich people live there, and it's a great community and all this stuff. But if you dig a little bit deeper into Edina and what they do, they are actually using TIFs in what I feel is the way they should be used, creating jobs, redeveloping rundown buildings, and affordable housing. If we use our TIFs in this area to do that, that'd be great. They're still continuing to grow. They have a great tax base, and everything seems to be working well for them.
Great. So, Jeff, what has been your greatest learning opportunity to date, and how do you think that will make you the best candidate for mayor?
Okay. My best learning opportunity to date has been getting married and helping raise my wife's 2 daughters. I came into their lives when they were teenagers, which is a challenge in itself. It took a lot of patience and listening. We tried to find common ground that we can all agree on. There's a lot of give and take, but the number one priority for all of us in the family is the family. If you take that and look at a larger scale in how you would run a city, some give and take, a lot of listening, and the number one priority is the city. So that's how I view it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here with us
Thank
today.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
The views expressed in these interviews are those of the candidates and not necessarily of the Chamber and Visitors Bureau. The Chamber does not endorse any candidate, but seeks to bring you, the voters, the information that you need to make an informed decision on November 6th.